Hey, loves. Good evening. Welcome again to another edition of We Talk Beauty. Today's Wednesday, so I can definitely say We Talk Beauty Wednesdays, but you guys know that we're in the middle of a 3-day series, essentially where I'm helping moms on the go create their perfect everyday makeup routine. So if you are just joining me, just coming in, say hello, drop some hearts, let me know where you're from, and talk to me a little bit about your everyday makeup routine. If makeup is something that you are struggling with, if it's something that you have more questions about, I want to know so that I can assist you with it. So I'm going to give Instagram a little bit of time to do its thing. It's telling me that it's telling people that I'm live, so I'm waiting a little bit and rock out to my Fantasia. How's everybody's day going? If you guys did not check last night, the first installment of the We Talk Beauty Mom and Go Beauty series, don't worry, because I'm just going to do like a brief recap of everything we discussed yesterday, and then we're going to jump into tonight's video. You guys know that I really respect your time as busy moms, especially during like a holiday evening, like the night before a holiday. I know everybody's busy and don't really have that much time to be sitting down watching Instagram videos, so I'm not going to keep you guys more than 15 minutes like last night. Really quick, simple, straight to the point, because I know we're busy. So if this is your first time joining me, I'm saying hi. I'm Triana Newville, aka Modern Day Makeup Mommy, and I'm welcoming you to the Mom on the Go Beauty series. And for today and tomorrow, and I did it also. So for 3 days, I decided to go live to essentially talk to moms about how simple it can be for the everyday makeup routine. And tonight's edition, we're going to be talking about the second S in my 3S method. So last night, we essentially talked about defining your everyday makeup style. I went through the three different types of makeup mommies that you can be based on the clients I've had, the women that I've talked to. So I broke it down essentially into 3 categories that you can definitely fall into when it comes to your everyday makeup routine. So essentially I said you were either a minimalist mama, and that's exactly who I showed up as tonight. As you guys can see, my makeup is super minimal. And when I say a minimalist mama, I'm referring to a mom who does a little bit of makeup, but not too much. She might do a little bit of powder, do a little bit of something with her brows, do a quick little lip, just something very simple and quick, because that's just how she likes her makeup, as natural as possible, right? Then you have moms who are, hey boo! Then you have moms who are like the casual slave mom, and that's the mom who essentially will do some foundation. You'll probably get a little bit of concealer. She's doing a little bit of blush. She got some mascara going. She'll play around with lip colors. That's the casual slave mom. And then you have the drama mama, and that's the mama who is going all the way. She's doing lashes. She's doing eyeshadow. She's highlighting. She's contouring. She's doing everything, and she has like the be all the way, the high glam red carpet look. That's the type of mom that drama mama is. So that's essentially what we talked about yesterday. Before you decide to create your everyday makeup routine, you want to make sure that you understand what your everyday style is. And when you're able to define your everyday style, it becomes easier for you to get into a routine, and then also to choose products that's going to work well with your routine. So yesterday we talked about, of course, identifying your makeup styles. I figured you start there first. And tonight we're going to talk about why it's important to understand your skin type so that you're able to essentially look good when you're not wearing makeup, and then also when you are wearing makeup, purchase products that complement your skin type. I feel like this is something that not enough of us talk about. Like, we talk about makeup and beauty and all those types of things, but we don't talk about the importance of taking care of your skin underneath the makeup and choosing products that complement your makeup. Especially right now in like the beauty industry, when everyone's coming out with a makeup line and there's thousands of foundations for you guys to try, thousands of concealers, thousands of everything for you to try. You guys need to understand that not every product that's on the market is going to be a product that complements your skin type or that's going to work well for you. So it's essential that you guys understand what your skin needs and that you purchase your products that complement your skin type so that you're able to look as good as possible. And also, even if you don't plan on wearing makeup and you consider yourself to be a minimalist mama, you need to have a skincare routine in place. You need to have it. Like, I know as women of color, we love to think that black doesn't crack. And you're right, it doesn't. But we also need to be honest with ourselves that as we get older, our bodies start to change, right? And just because granny had good skin her entire life, it doesn't mean that that's going to be the same for you. Yes, genetics definitely play a part in like your skin and how well your skin looks and stuff like that. But you also have to consider your diet. You also have to consider your water intake. You also have to consider the environment that you're in, and also stress levels. All of these things have an impact on our skin. All of these things have an impact on our body, right? So it's important that you guys are aware of these types of things. And even if you're not wearing makeup on a consistent basis, this is me talking to you guys as a makeup artist, someone who has had 9 years of experience in this field. You need to have a skincare routine in place, right? Not just because it's good for your skin, but also because it's a really easy way for you guys to show yourself some self-care. As working moms who are super busy, I know a lot of us find it very difficult to find time to pour back into ourselves. Spending time taking care of your skin is a super quick way that you can every single day show yourself a little bit more attention, right? So if you guys are with me, you understand what I'm saying, I'm happy. So Erica, you cooking? What you baking, boo? My goal is to become a drama mama. Mogalicious, talk to us a little bit about what your everyday makeup routine looks like right now. What are you doing essentially? So, first things first, let's talk about being able to identify your skin type. What is your skin type? When I ask you what your skin type is, I'm referring to the way in which your skin looks and feels. Sometimes people have this misconception that like, okay, my skin feels like nothing, so it's normal, right? There's about 5 basic skin types. You know, there's a little bit more, but we're not going to go in depth. I feel like, especially when you are a beginner, it doesn't make sense to overload you guys with so much information. So we're going to keep it really basic. There are about 5 basic skin types that you guys can have. So you can have normal skin, which essentially means that your pores are not large. You don't have, any of those pores that you can see. Like, you guys can see, like, look, these are large pores. It's okay. You don't have to worry about your skin being too oily or too dry. It's pretty balanced, and you don't have to worry about too much blemishes or hyperpigmentation or acne breakouts, anything like that, because you have normal skin. If you have dry skin, sometimes you may find that your skin, it could feel tight sometimes. During colder months, it may tend to get like flaky and start to look ashy. And you may feel like it being tight. If you have oily skin, you already know what that looks like. You just shiny all the time. Like, all the time, you shiny. Like, it don't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you put on. You're just super shiny. In your forehead area, down your T-zone, right here. Like, you just shiny all the time. If you have combination, which is a skin type that a lot of people have, combination skin just means that you are a mix of more than one skin type. So you might be dry in some areas and oily in others. You might be normal during some seasons, but oily during others, or dry during others. That's essentially what combination skin refers to. And then you have things like mature skin, right? Mature skin is what tends to happen to our skin as it get older. It can feel, it can start to get wrinkly. It can start to look, saggy. You can start to get a lot more blemishes because your skin is maturing. So those are like the 5 basic skin types, and you can have oily skin and be acne prone. You can also have dry skin and be acne prone. I think that that's a misconception. People only associate like acne prone skin with people who are, oily, but acne prone skin can happen to anyone, right? Because acne can be hormonal, meaning that sometimes during certain times of the month, you may get a bit of breakout. And it also can be stress related, meaning that when you are more stressed out, your skin tends to essentially show your stress, which is why I say it's important that even if you aren't wearing makeup on a consistent basis, that you have some type of skincare regimen in place so that you're addressing these things. And even if you have normal skin, you want to keep that normal skin for the rest of your life, right? So I feel like prevention is the best way to prepare. you fail to prepare, you plan. I mean, you plan. You fail to plan. You plan to fail. That's something that I say to my son all the time. And I'd rather us just get these skincare routines in place so that we don't have to worry about them later down the line. Okay, Moglish, you say you're a minimalist / casual mama, which is okay, because as women, I feel like we're fluid sometimes. Some days you may wake up and want to be like, I'm serving today. And then some days you may just be like, I don't feel like doing much, but let me just, do a little bit something. So bronzer, liner, mascara, a matte lip color. Do you like color lip, or do you like nude lippies and your normal dry? Exactly. See, so you have combination skin. I have found, like, when I was younger, I struggled a lot with acne. Like, my face, a whole mess, and I was super oily. But now my skin is more combination and it's leaning towards more dry, especially during the colder months. And as you guys can see, like, I have a little bit of acne, but it's nothing crazy. I mean, when I was young, it used to be all over. Like, makeup, I didn't even want to wear makeup because I figured that because my skin was so problematic that I didn't want to put nothing on top of it. Now, girls always got something on her face, right? So once you're able to identify your skin type, it helps you to be able to put a skincare regimen in place that's going to support it, right? Because your skincare routine is essential to your makeup application. I find that a lot of times women are always asking me, oh, how can I make my makeup look flawless? Your makeup isn't looking flawless because of the makeup products you're using. Your makeup tends to look flawless because of your skin prep and your skincare routine. Right? Because essentially when you are taking care of your skin looks better. So that when the makeup goes on top of it, it looks better. You don't have to worry about blemishes peeking through. You don't have to worry about acne coming through because you're taking care of your skin, and your skincare routine are addressing those problems on your skin so that when you put the makeup on top of it, your skin looks flawless, right? So that's always what I like to tell my clients, that I need you to stop being so concerned about what kind of makeup you need to put on your face to make your face look a certain way, and be more concerned about what is your skincare regimen and how is addressing the things that are coming up with your skin. You're usually a burgundy lip girl, but I would love to find the perfect nude shade for me in your red hair. Yes. I have, we can talk about this a little bit. We can talk more about that. But I would recommend, because you have red hair, that you could tend to lean for nude shades that have like soft pink or like brown undertones that are really close as possible to your natural lip color, because those shades won't clash as much with your red hair and they'll look more natural because it's your lip color. Does that make sense? Hey, Wendy Boo, we're talking about the importance of having a skincare routine. I just got so excited to start talking to you about skincare that I didn't even put the title in here. It's okay. I'm going to add it later. So essentially, when you have the skincare regimen in place, you know your skin type, you know what your skin concerns are. You're able to essentially pick better makeup products fast. I can tell when I need to exfoliate because my makeup be looking crunchy. Yeah, and that's the thing that I want to understand, that it's not just about makeup. I think a lot of times, especially when you're new to wearing makeup, because I was at fault too. Like, I had no idea how important skincare was until I started working at MAC, and I was talking to some of the senior artists, and they were just like, yo, Trey, like, your makeup would look so much better if you started taking better care of your skin. And I was like, what? I gotta do more than just wash my face? They're like, yeah, girl, you need to have a whole skincare regimen. And I was just like, oh, okay. And I notice now, especially during the cooler months, like as my skin gets dry, a moisturizer is key, right? I'm using overnight creams, and not just on my face, but on my lips as well, because our lips start to dry out too. All of these things go hand in hand with your makeup application, especially if you like matte lips. You can't be having dry lips or lips that's peeling and putting matte lipstick on. It's just not going to look good. No matter how popping the color is, I don't care if it's your favorite color, you need to be taking care of your skin and those lips. You need to be exfoliating them. I got a really good lip mask that I really like. This is a Nage lip sleeping mask, and essentially I put this on, like a whole lot of it on my lips in the nighttime, and then in the morning I take it off and I wake up and my lips be like kissable soft, like pillow soft, right? These are the types of things that we need to be incorporating in our skincare routines, even if we're not mirror makeup, because ultimately it's going to help us look and feel better. Like I talked about that a little bit last night, where it's just scientifically proven, like when you feel good about the way you look, like you just show up better. Like, and that's just the truth. So first things first, you want to identify your skin type. Figure out what type of skin you have. Are you normal? Are you oily? Are you combination? What is your skin type, so that you're able to choose better products? So that is my spiel for tonight. That is my second S and my 3S method to create in your perfect everyday routine. My method is essentially, you first start with your style, then you think about your skin, and then you think about spend. And tomorrow we're going to be talking about how to shop for makeup and not break your pockets. That's also another concern that I feel like a lot of women have when it comes to shopping for makeup. It's just like, oh my God, makeup is so expensive. Like, how much stuff do I have to buy? All these things go hand in hand. I want you guys to see how it's building on top of each other. Because first, if you identify your makeup style, you're able to figure out what types of look you're going to be essentially choosing for your everyday. Now, after you figured out if you are a minimalist mama, if you are a casual slave mama, or if you're a drama mama, you can talk about your skin type. Now I understand my skin type. I'm able to address my skincare needs. Now when I go out and shop, I can be very intentional about the products that I'm purchasing. I'm not just out here picking up anything or sticking to trends. I'm purchasing products that work for my style and that also complement your skin type. When it comes to skin, I believe that a simple routine, like I'm not saying that I need to have a 57-step routine and you got to be doing all of this. And I think that stuff is great. I think it's great for you to have a luxurious skincare routine. I believe in at least 3 times out the month really sitting down and pampering myself and my skin. But is that something I do on every single day? No, because I don't have the time. I need you guys to understand that your beauty routines need to be something that you can commit to. So if you know it's something that you're not going to be able to commit to, I wholeheartedly believe that you shouldn't even start it, if that makes sense, right? Because the only way things work is if you're consistent with it. And if it's something that you can't be consistent with, or you saw somebody on YouTube doing it and they look good, so you want to try it out, but it's not fitting your lifestyle, sis, just don't do it. It's okay. Like, just don't do it. You need to find stuff that complements your lifestyle, right? You need to find products that work well with your skin. So I essentially feel like when you're first starting out with your creating your skincare routines, I talked a little bit about this in my my masterclass when I talked about skin. When you're first starting out, you just want to just keep it quick and simple. You just want to have some type of cleanser, right? This is to wash your face in the morning and the evening. You want to tone to balance out your skin. You want to have a moisturizer and SPF sunscreen. That's essentially it, right? You can of course build on that, add more products later on, but I feel like when you're just starting out, the more simpler it is, the easier it is for you to commit to. And then once you get into your routine, you figured out your stride, add more stuff. Like I'm telling you, I just essentially added a serum to my everyday makeup routine, and it's changed my entire life. Was I always doing serums? No, because I just knew it wasn't gonna be something I could stick to. But now that I'm clear on what it is that I like to do every day, and I know what works well with my skin, what my skin responds to, I'm able to add more products and build on it. So I need you guys to just not come out the gate swinging, because I know as moms, that's something that we like to do. We like to come out, give it our all, and then we be wondering why we tired or why we don't want to stick with it. I need you guys to be honest with yourself and be able to commit to something that you guys can see yourself doing every day. Right? So like I said, just start small and then just build from there. Keep it really, really simple and make sure that it's true to you. When you're buying skincare products, I want you guys to think about your skin type, one, and then the concerns that you have regarding your skin. If you have hyperpigmentation, which is something that's really big with women of color, hyperpigmentation is a real big issue. Buy skincare products that address that. If you have large pores, find skincare products that address that. If you have oily skin, Find skincare products that address that. Don't just be out here buying skincare products because you saw your favorite YouTuber buying it, or you had your friend who recommended it to you, unless your friend has your skin type. If your friend don't have your skin type, 9 times out of 10, the products that she's using are not going to be, they're not going to give you that same effect. This is why it's important that you understand your skin type, right? And then when it comes to our skincare routines, I just suggest that you guys give yourself a few before you decide whether a product is working well for you. I feel like a lot of times when we start using something, it's just like, oh, I've been using this for 2 weeks, ain't nothing happening. Girl, that's not enough time. You have to give your skin at least a month, you know what I mean? To shed that new skin, to regenerate. You need to give yourself, some time. I recommend like 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks before you decide if products are really working well for you. That's just always my recommendation. I feel like that's a good point. Like, look at your skin before, take pictures along the way, especially when you're trying out something new, so that you're able to compare, right? Think about what your concerns are and if the products that you're using are addressing these concerns. So that's essentially like, my little spiel. I hope that made sense. If you guys have questions, like as always, you can reach out to me, right? So we're just going to recap what I've talked about for the last 2 days. And if you guys get time, I highly suggest you go back and watch yesterday's live where I talked about the different styles of makeup mommies that you can be. I have my 3S method. That's essentially where we're starting. The 3S method is going to help you create your foundation for your beauty routines, whether it's skincare or it's makeup or it's both. You want to think about your everyday style. Start there. Which type of makeup mommy are you? Are you a minimalist mama? Are you a casual slave mama, or are you a drama mama? Once you're able to identify your everyday style, something that you can commit to and that's true to yourself, then we're going to move on to skin. Identify your skin type. Do you have oily skin? Do you have dry skin? Mature skin? Is it a combination of all skin types? After you've identified your skin type, I want you to get your skincare regimen in place. Get you a cleanser, get you a toner, get you a moisturizer, and some type of sunscreen. These are the things that we're going to start with for our base. Making sure that the skincare products that we're purchasing are skincare products that address our skin type. That's a normal, oily, dry, and our skin concerns, whether it be large pores, whether it be acne, whether it be hyperpigmentation, wrinkles, like whatever your skin concern is, you want to make sure that your skincare products are addressing it. Then we're going to give it 6 to 8 weeks to decide, hey, are these working? And at the same time, we're paying attention to our diet, what we're eating, how much water we're intaking, and our stress levels, because all of those things have an impact on our skin. Then we're going to talk about spend. How are we spending our money? What are we spending our money on? Are the products that we are buying, are we going to be using them every day? And that's something that we're going to discuss tomorrow. In the last video in the series, we're going to talk about spend, right? And I'm going to show you guys how it's simple for you to go shop for makeup and not spend a ton of money. So that's tomorrow. That's the spend. If you guys found this video helpful, I would love it if you would share it with your friends. If you guys have any questions, you can definitely DM me, because I'll talk about this. I can talk about makeup all day. Like, I can talk about this all day. And I appreciate you guys for jumping on here with me. I know people are like super busy. Hey, Melissa, I know y'all getting ready for tomorrow's festivities, but I appreciate you guys as always. And yes, Wendy, what we consume comes out on our skin. People be forgetting about that. Like, oh, why my skin so oily? Sis, are you drinking at least 8 glasses of water a day? I can honestly say that once I drink about 1.5 liters of water a day, and I personally feel like that's still not enough. I have water all over my house. So I have water in my car. I have water by the side of my bed. I'm looking at a bottle of water right now on my vanity. I have water in every single room. So anytime I feel like I need to drink something, it's the water. That's the first thing that I'm grabbing, right? And I notice a total difference, right, in my skin when I'm drinking water consistently than when my skin is dehydrated. You see this glow that I got going on right now? When my skin is thirsty, sis don't be looking like this. Sis be looking gray, no matter what I be putting on. And I'm sorry about that. It's important that we make sure that our skin we're addressing the needs of our skin, right? Skincare is essential to flawless makeup application. I'm going to keep saying that to you guys over and over and over again. And even if you're not wearing makeup on a consistent basis, you want your face to look good. So skincare routine, that's essential. So like I said, I hope this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. Please make sure to share this video, comment, and thank you guys so much. Don't forget to join me. Tomorrow I'm going to go live a little bit earlier because I know you're going to be having dinner with your family. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, so I mean, for me, it's just a normal day, but I know you guys probably do. So I'm going to be going live a little bit later and just like talking to you guys about how you can shop for makeup on a budget. So I hope everyone has a great night. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.